There's no way y'all let your energy phase me. I tried to woo sauce so that I don't go crazy, and I'ma stay.
I was also wondering because what's up tonight? I heard you got a new car.
No, ain't nobody worry about theyself. Just everyone else got niggas lying about they set. Boosting it for some sex, now where that Matrix at?
Damn, Sean. Shit. I'm sitting over here, I got my own place and everything.
That girl fine as wine, but she had to do it. At least that's what they told her. Used to niggas lying to her.
Them neighborhood stripes, yeah, I got them all. Fronted some dirty work, still got it all. Big homie doing life, so I got a ball. Felt this pain through the phone when I got the call. Kinda hurt like my cousin pain. Came from nothing, like nothing was my mother name. Kinda hurt like my cousin pain. Came from nothing, like nothing was the block I claimed. Yeah, don't confuse it, I'm really living a movie. My co-star money, 100 clipping the Uzi. I came from the bottom, now I'm high like I'm shooting. The raw to the dope, told mama I'm never losing. Found a lane and I paid that this jury be so abusing. Looking at my neck like I got it from the music. Dodge the graveyard and a life sentence. Ski mask and pipe with me. Yeah, boy, this really me. Can't believe I fed him, now his thoughts is on killing me. The jealousy and envy be crushing, I can't even sleep. Got it from the dirt, slow grind like a centipede. Enemy or mini me, that chopper be the remedy. Yeah, them neighborhood stripes, yeah, I got them all.
Yo, it's your boy Yo So Focused, also known as Mr. King, not your nigga. And I'm live here from It's Gorgeous Radio, Washington, D.C., and it's go time, man. Today, I got my motherfucking man, E-Class, in the motherfucking building. How you feeling, kid?
Man, I'm wonderful, man. I'm wonderful.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. You know, motherfuckers that be active, that's what I like to call it, active, that's in the streets making shit happen. You know, it's not easy to get a hold of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So to have you here, man, you know, settled in, man, locked in with me, it's a pleasure. So I want to say thank you, man, for locking in. You know, they said
definitely feel honored to be here, man. Yeah.
Man, it's all love. It's all love. See, you know, man, when I do interviews, man, when I bring people in, I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? But for people that don't know, E-Class, who is E-Class, man?
Man, E-Class is just original, man. Back on being like a real live street nigga mess on you.
Man. Oh, man. See, look, that's another thing. But the street code don't be big as shit nowadays, man. I'm trying to tell you. So, you are an artist. You know, you make music or whatnot. When it comes to your music, you know, what inspires your music? Like, where would that come from? The inspiration?
Man, all emotions. Like, it comes from. I might pull out of my real life. I might pull from seeing somebody going through something from out a movie. Or a beat could pull out something. So it's all like tapping into emotions. Like, no matter what I'm talking about, even if I'm talking about money, I'm telling you how I feel when I touch it, when I get it, when I got it, how I feel when I didn't have it, and shit like that. You feel?
Facts. So the music that you make, you know, how would you describe it? Like, you know, is it an inspiration? You know, is it a flex? Like, how would you describe the music?
Straight motivation. So like, that's the umbrella. Just the motivation. Just the even when I talk, like. It's all about motivation to let you know, like, it ain't never over. Like, you really could get up today and do what you want to do.
Facts. How do you separate that? You know what I'm saying? Because the internet, right? The internet is a good tool. You know, don't get me wrong. Like, since the internet being up in here, whatnot. But a motherfucker might look at E-Class and be like, God damn, he got 100 chains on. I only got one. You know, some motherfuckers ain't got that. So, the internet these days plays a lot of people mental. You know what I'm saying? So, when you will upload something, I got a picture right here, you know, and I believe this was motivational. But before we get into that, when you upload a picture like this or something, right, a motherfucker look at it and be like, God damn, man, you flexing. You know what I'm saying? But I looked at it as a motivation or whatnot. Could you explain? Matter of fact, before I even do that, I want to bring up what you wrote on here. You know what I'm saying? This is what you wrote. This was his caption. He said, nobody gonna believe in you until you've already done it. No one is going to come celebrate with you until you've already done it. The work comes before the belief. Remember that. Man, explain that to me, man.
So it's basically saying like, when they see that, they see you made it somewhere because people only respect big. So like, I remember back when I used to get 20 likes, when I had like 2,000 followers, when I had 100 followers. Like, it was hard to get them to like really engage with me for real. But once the followers started to see the motion. They started saying you have emotion, then they want to be a part of it.
Facts. That makes sense.
So, and also with my story, it's like, wow, like he the underdog and he really making something happen. I ain't changed my flow, I ain't changed my style, I ain't changed my point of view, I ain't changed nothing, that was me.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it was a long process, but to the world, some people that just came across me, it might look like it was overnight.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So, and back to the original question, is like, I mean, even if they look at it as a flex, it came from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody trying to do it, I don't really care about the motherfuckers that's hating. But if somebody trying to do something with themselves, I want them to look and be like, how the fuck he get that?
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to go back and see when I dropped my first mixtape, when I did my first interview, my first videos, how trashy they was. And no shade to the person that shot them, but you know, $100 video ain't gonna be so but good.
That makes
You feel me? So I want them to see that it's real. It came from growth. It came from progress and shit. So when I posted it, it was just to let motherfuckers know, like, you can do this shit. But it's a way you gotta do it. Like while you're doing it, it's not gonna feel like they fucking with you. But you got some motherfuckers in the cut just waiting for you to pop, so they can be like, I've been fucking with like the best example I give, like the biggest blow up of my time growing up was 50 Cent. And I remember when Wankster, that song blew up, it was crazy.
Uh-huh.
I ran across a lot of people that were saying they was listening to him before Wankster. They was listening to him with the power of dollar, how to rob. I never heard of none of that
Right,
shit.
but not before that.
But was they claiming him publicly before Wankster?
Before
You
he
feel what I'm
actually was
saying?
popping, right?
So that's why I said it in the caption. That's why I posted the pictures to let them know, like, when it happened, they gonna come out. But while you're doing it, don't worry about them coming out. Just do the work.
That makes
Just do
sense.
the work, and I believe gonna come out.
That makes sense. You know, when it comes to, my platform here, I turn pain into power. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm all about, inspiring and shit like that. And a little bit about your story. You did some time, in jail. Would you say that is what basically inspired a lot of shit that you do now? Let's get into that if you don't mind,
I wouldn't say it inspired it, but it like forced me to be. It forced me to be what I was supposed to be. So basically, however I was living my life, I wasn't on the path that I was supposed to be on.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit forced me to lock in with my thoughts. I've been rapping before I went to jail.
Okay.
I used to make CDs, give them to people, then come back a day later and take that shit. Cause I was like, I don't know if I was insecure with the
I ain't ready. He wasn't ready. Okay.
Then our area wasn't really big on music. It was only go-go at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So when you rap, they look at you like you're from New York or something. So it's like, I ain't take it seriously. I remember going to Chocolate City Studios, DC Born, all that. And they like, that shit nigga like that. But I was so young and I was on like house arrest. So they like, you need to rap like Wow and shit. And I didn't know how to rap. Like,
okay, they wanted you.
They wanted me to be commercial. And I wasn't a writer then, so I didn't know how to do it. I only could rap about what I've been through, what I seen and shit like that.
Sense.
So going to prison really, like I ran into a guy, Pistol Pete, that taught me how to write, taught me how to be an actual artist. So everything that I learned in prison really forced me to be what you see today. So it's like it ain't even that it inspired me, it made me do this shit.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers go in, man, come out and don't even know how to just, live regular, if that makes sense. Especially when you do it big. Because they put you in, it ain't the same, and I've never been locked up. I ain't never, man, I'm going 2 days, man. I'll be crying, I'm going to bring me home. You know what I'm saying? But for you to motherfucking, sit down and do that time, I know you was alone with your thoughts for him. So for a person to be able to do that, sit down, come home, make something out yourself, what is a best, piece of advice that you can give to somebody looking at you today, like, man, that may be in a predicament or may want to make some shit happen. Not even just the artists. You got entrepreneurs. You got motherfuckers that just. So what is one piece of information that E-Class can tell motherfuckers today watching, like, look, you done been through this, pain and the power. Y'all know also all about pain and the power. So how did you turn your pain into power, man? Give us some advice.
It's just like when I was, so like you said, everybody ain't go to prison. But you don't got it with poverty. That shit could be prison.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could be trapped in that shit the same way you trapped in a cell. So it's just when you're inside of that shit, you gotta you gotta find that want for more. And once you find that want for more, meaning that you want more than your environment. So once you find that want for more, you gotta put all the cards in. You gotta put all of that, all your money, all your energy, everything on it.
It is.
And when you put all that on it, when you put everything on that hand, everything else becomes not an option. So friends gonna start falling off, other activities gonna start falling off, and you gonna be only attracting motherfuckers that's about whatever you're trying to do. If you're trying to start a business, if you're trying to go in a certain type of career, and you gotta always speak that shit. So like, if I'm sold out on if I say I wanna be an architect, and I'm sold out on it, that's all I'm gonna study. Anytime you see me with books, it's architect books. Anytime I'm talking about some architect shit. Y'all might be talking about sports, I'm talking about some architect shit.
Right.
So it's somebody gonna walk past and hear me. And they might not get in that conversation, but later on they pull me up like, yeah, I see you fuck with that architect shit. The whole time this nigga got a multi-million-dollar company. So like, you gotta always talk that shit, always be about that shit. And it's gonna be a lot of people that don't believe. It was a lot of niggas in jail that was real loud. Like, man, you gonna go home slaying the gun, you gonna go home and hustle. You ain't gonna
Expecting you to get back to the same shit.
And, I knew what I was gonna do because I changed myself in there, and I didn't come out and change. See, a lot of people come home and try to change, but that's like the worst thing to do because it's fast. As soon as you step out, it's like
shit
this.
different. Yeah.
So you gotta, everything you wanna do out here, you gotta start doing it in there. All the shit you wanna stop doing, all the shit you wanna start doing, you gotta do that shit in there. So when you come home, it ain't no change. You stepping out the same way you already been. And how I learned that was from studying like niggas that was kept coming back to jail. So I was like, what's the difference from niggas that never come back and niggas that always come back? And the number one difference was everybody that I seen that became successful when they went home, they started that shit in there. So I was like, oh, that's the plan.
Yeah, start the process. Motherfuckers don't even understand that, man. You got to at least start somewhere. So definitely, especially in a predicament like that, yes, you start the process on the inside, man, because motherfuckers say, I would do it tomorrow. Tomorrow ain't a motherfucking problem.
And like I said, even if you not even talking about prison, if you just in a struggle, the poverty, the projects, if you just living in that environment, you can start it in there. You can start it inside of the environment. There's gonna be people looking at you. They gonna be like, they're not gonna believe. But when you keep pushing, man, you gonna make that shit happen. Like you got like the best examples around us from Jay-Z to LeBron James, like niggas that ain't had no fathers, niggas mother tripping and all that type of shit. But I mean, look what they became to be. You feel what I'm saying? And then like, also like, not to go off topic, you can't measure your shit off other people. Like, cause I rap, I don't get intimidated by like Meek Mill or what they doing.
There you go.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't look at their success and I don't look at their money, I don't look at their glow as like mine's is.
Now there's no way y'all let your energy phase me. I tried to woo sauce so that I don't go crazy. And I'ma stay.
I was also wondering if we could hook up tonight. I heard you got a new car.
No, ain't nobody worry about they self. Just everyone else got niggas lying about they set. Boosting it for some sex. Now where that Matrix at?
Damn, Sean. Shit. I'm sitting over here. I got my own place now.
That girl fine as wine, but she had to do it. At least that's what they told her. Used to niggas lying to her.
Hey, Uncle. Oh my God, I heard you got a new job. Congratulations. Should I miss you?
What the fuck is that?
Now there's no way y'all let your energy phase me. I tried to woo sauce so that I don't go crazy. And I'ma
Tilt. Let's make sure we in frame and technical difficulties. Hey, one thing I've noticed about this internet shit, bro, not to cut your knowledge or whatnot, when power, when you speak that bullshit, motherfucker, that shit go viral.
Yeah,
but let you get to speaking some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Let you get to speaking some powerful shit. Then all the technical difficulties happen. Or they want to take this shit on Instagram and YouTube and shit.
Because only certain people supposed to catch it though.
There it is.
Like everybody don't supposed to catch it. Everybody can't be.
There it
like
is.
Some motherfuckers just like can't be.
But you
still gotta play your part in whatever role you playing because that shit's still important.
There it
Just
is.
like a car, the spark plug this big, but the car ain't gonna run without that motherfucker.
Yo, I like to say that all the time, so everybody can't go, man.
Man.
Everybody can't go. Is it anybody in the city? You know, it's a lot of artists that's here in the city that are doing good things. A lot of up and coming artists, you know, that's trying to do good things. Is there anyone that you got good, you know, ties with that you have done some collab with? So maybe looking forward to doing collabs with in the city.
And man, I try like I worked with everybody that I wanted to, and this collabs coming in. Like people be hollering at me to do work, but yeah, I work with everybody I wanted to so far as in the area and shit. I got
Name a few.
in the area. I got man, I don't know if he's got John, Big Flock, Nucci, Lord Tafe, CBE, Super Tripper, Janae Music, Alex Vaughn.
There's some good guys. I heard a Tripper and Tay from uptown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some good guys, man. I love to get them in for interview as well too, man. Definitely some guys. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
I got Ellis Jones, man. I got Ellis Matula. The list just go on and on. I got endless pieces out here. Kenny Black. Box Check out Baltimore. YG Tech, the Jones we play out Baltimore.
That YG Tech drink was sweet, you know what I'm saying? For y'all that didn't catch it, I'm just like, I gotta go to my man and run them views up. You know what I'm saying? Gonna keep getting sneak views. Run them motherfucking views up. Run them views up. Do you got any other projects that you got coming up at the time?
Yeah, man, I just dropped a song on the 3rd called Gemini Love. And I got a project I'm about to drop at probably the end of December. And I got a song that I dropped right before that last month with Bangladesh produced it. John called Blow Your Nose. That's doing this thing. A Dirty Glove Bastard just did an article on it. Yeah, I try to really drop every month.
Hey, the one thing I know is about you, man, since I've been following, but you got to keep up. You know, I was walking in the building preparing for the interview, and I just saw that post about this. I couldn't even upload. I didn't have time to upload it. You know, so I'm glad that you did bring that up. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you, it was about a producer, you know, a big producer. Tell me a little bit about that project.
Bangladesh, she 5-time Grammys. Like, that's a lot of motherfuckers that never meet motherfucker that got 1 Grammy or was nominated. He produced The Millie, he produced 6 for 7, he produced Gucci Mane Lemonade, Beyonce, Diva.
That's big.
He one of the ones.
That's big. They most definitely watching. Like I like earlier on you said some shit like I'm not in competition with anybody. You know, I'm big on me versus me type shit. You know what I'm saying? All I'm trying to be better is the person I was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. That's one thing I respect about you, man. What's your creative process? You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like writing, rapping, you know, I used to make music or whatnot, you know, wasn't hits and shit, you know. But I had a creative process. I used to have to roll my J, the kids used to have to be put up. You know, it's a lot of shit I used to have to do before I write. You know what I'm saying? Do you have a creative process? Like what gets you in that move?
I just need the beats, some sunflower seeds, gummy bears, and I just need a space. Like I really, I could write in any kind of environment, but actually when I'm sitting down and trying to put something together, I just need a cool space where it's just like me and like 2 people where it's though I could bounce the shit off of. Because if they ain't feeling that shit, then I know I gotta rewrite that shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. So are you more of a writer, a spitter? You know, what's your genre? Like, can you freestyle?
I do all that shit, but since I noticed since I actually became a writer, it pull your freestyle out. Cause it's like once you start writing and you start putting words together, it's like wow. You notice like when you freestyle, you be losing bars.
Yeah, you just
like,
throwing
shit in the world. Out, like man, I need to say some of that shit.
You see how I say it? And then later, can you remember what the fuck I said? That shit was fire.
Yeah, I like not too long ago, I lost the whole song I wrote, and that shit
hurt. See, what an artist, y'all don't understand. You know, you got an artist. He lost a piece of paper. You know, and said, "This motherfucker, I lost the song." Y'all don't know how man that shit hurts.
And it was complete. Normally, I write when I'm at the studio. Normally, I go in the studio, hit a beat, write when I'm at the studio. I normally don't write away from the studio. And I wrote it away from the studio. I wrote it while I was driving. And I don't know what the fuck I did.
Lost that shit. Hey man, I believe that you can create, you know what I'm saying, hits anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely create hits anywhere. Hey Smoke, let me hear that beat. Let me hear what you got. Let me hear what you got, E-Class. Turn it up. Turn it up. There we go.
Look, possessed by the hunger, homing on the concrete, passion for my past, cold nights had the palm heat. 13th lawless, baptized in the concrete. Niggas dishonor me, got me doing time, man. Dreadlock represent the struggle we entwined in, bucking at the system. Childhood role models turned to murder victims. Hustling just to get it, shit, hustling just for Christmas. Stepping over dead bodies on the road to riches. Burning my britches, Glock in my hand, block full of business.
Yeah. Hey man, you gotta put me on your next song. I was about to be hot. Oh, hey, like I said, I got you. That shit is fine. See, I was never good at that. You know what I'm saying? Coming up on the spot with shit. I gotta think about some shit I wrote 3 years ago and shit. But I can make it sound
I mean,
good,
but that's still like see, people think a freestyle is only straight up the top of the head. You also can freestyle and mentally run through everything you ever wrote and you put that shit together because you still gotta make it make sense.
You still gotta make it, and it, on the beat and some more shit.
All that shit.
See, look, they used to try to cheat me out. You can't let a motherfucker cheat you out your dreams. But I'm trying to tell you, because you be in the house, you know that shit fire. Take one motherfucker to tell you, I don't know.
The crazy shit about that is, if you let them hear it and don't say it's you, they be fucking with it. But when you play somebody your shit, they won't try to critique it. So you should have said,
all these wild
niggas.
niggas. You ain't even an artist.
When you listen to Dirk or Wayne, you don't critique the shit like he should have said.
Bust
instead of Trump.
One thing I've learned, I love constructive criticism, right? But I can't take constructive criticism from motherfuckers that cannot be constructive themselves. Like, come on, man. You gotta at least be doing something, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so I can man, look, man, oh, shit, I wish. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for tapping in this long, man. I got my man E-Class in the motherfucking building.
Yeah.
E-Class in the motherfucking building, man. I want to play this video one more time for you guys. If y'all are in here, I want y'all to take the time to like, share, and subscribe because you know we turning pain into power.
Them neighborhood stripes, yeah, I got them all. Fronted some dirty work, still got it all. Big homie doing life, so I got a ball. Felt this pain through the phone when I got the call. Kinda hurt like my cousin pain. Came from nothing, like nothing was my mother name. Kinda hurt like my cousin pain. Came from nothing, like nothing was the block I claimed. Yeah, don't confuse it, I'm really living a movie. My co-star money, 100 clipping the Uzi. I came from the bottom, now I'm high like I'm shooting. The rules to the dope, told mama I'm never losing. Found a lane and I paved it, this jury be so abusing. Looking at my neck like I got it from the music. Dodge the graveyard and a life sentence. Ski mask and pipe with me. Yeah, boy, this really me. Can't believe I fed him, now his thoughts is on killing me. The jealousy and envy be crescent, I can't even sleep. Got it from the dirt, slow grind like a centipede. Enemy or mini me, that chopper be the remedy. Yeah, them neighborhood stripes, yeah, I got them all.
Man, y'all just getting too much money for me. You know what I'm saying? That whole video right there looks like money. You know what I'm saying? Shit look like money. You know, I believe that mental health is real. We're going to end on this note. You know, for anybody that's in there looking at, you know, E-Class and also Ransom, man, you motherfuckers look great. You know, motherfuckers always show the good side, but never, you know, talk about the things that it took to get through it. You know, so for motherfuckers that's suffering from mental health or whatnot, or just, you know, going through it, may not know how to just get through the next day, it's hard enough getting up. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving with some encouraging words, man, E-Class.
Man, just keep going, man. Whatever you're doing, whatever you want to, just keep going. Don't nobody got the blueprint or the right answers. Everybody that won, they just won because they kept going. They didn't give up, man.
There it is, man. See, everybody want to be a guru and shit, man. You're a humble gentleman, man. I really appreciate you, man. We met him walking down the hall one day. You know, you'll catch, you know, hood celebrities, man. You bigger than the hood celebrity, but you know what I mean. You don't catch hood celebrities just in the hallway and shit, man. Bro, it's humble, man. I got y'all. What y'all want to interview, man? It's nothing. It's nothing. I meet you guys next Wednesday. You know, man. I love the energy, bro. Stay humble. Keep this, man, because I personally believe that that's why you are where you are right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people great. A lot of people are talented, you know, but it ain't gonna mean shit if you ain't got no substance, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers see through that shit. You know, motherfuckers, I ain't really never seen you on the DMV Hood News or E-Class. Wow. I ain't never seen none of that weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But you no offense to the motherfuckers for talking about some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never seen none of that, and it takes a lot to stay out the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, man, just to see a black man in here in the industry, man. They talk so bad about the rap. My man's still doing it in the industry and still making it happen. Still can be a motivation. You know what I'm saying, to the community, man. So I do appreciate you, E-Class. Stay humble, keep that shit up. Yo, y'all already know the platform is King Not Your Nigga, and it was E-Class in the motherfucking building today. I really appreciate you, man. I really do.
Yeah.
It is go time. It is go time. It is go time. Y'all, until next time, we are fucking out.
Hey, Uncle. Oh my gosh, I heard you got a new job. Congratulations. Should I miss you?
Now there's no way y'all let your energy phase me. I tried to woo sauce so that don't go crazy.